not go live this time. Right, there we go.
So are you recording also the video?
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn, I don't. I didn't put any makeup.
Me neither.
Me neither. That's why I'm keeping my camera off, Bana.
Just don't turn your camera off, Beta, because I'll screw up the positions.
It's
Did
fine.
you-
I can take it.
Did you have any success with last week or week before's YouTube upload?
No, I haven't had time, to be honest, but I will.
That's all right.
Because I need to
I
put it
didn't know
on
if you got
before I
around
put
to
this
it.
one on.
Yeah, that's fine. I just didn't know if you got around to it. Cool. All right. Where's my bits and bobs? Oh, did everyone get onto the VTT all right?
Oh, no.
No, is it the map that you said?
Yeah, if you go to the maps channel.
So I clicked on it and it says that I need permission to go in.
See, I can't see what it comes up with. Ah, someone wants to join the room. Admit.
That was me.
Giant vulture.
Oh, balls.
Yeah, go on. If you all do those now, and I'll just.
Oh yeah,
accept them.
yeah. I mean,
Admit, yeah. Got giant vulture. I got Rolio.
Oh, should I use
Got
my
all-
character name?
I am. I am giant vulture.
You're a giant vulture. We got Gottle. We got Rolio.
Thank you for that. I love it.
And Brennan. And I need to get rid of that one because I don't know how to get rid of him. I was going to put him over there. Because Tom's not there. I've discovered, whilst I was messing around on D&D Beyond tonight, that they've got their own VTT on there now. But I haven't had time to play with it because I don't know if it links the combat encounter to the tracker for initiative and damage in it. I don't know if it incorporates that or not. So that's something for me to play with for next time. But for now, Owlbear works just fine. We've used it before, so we'll be fine. Let me go with the recap. So, welcome back. This is episode 3 of Amion. And it was the morning of your first day in Porthbree. Albertus came to your lodge in the garden terrace with a maid to bring some breakfast, and after taking on a rather hearty meal, Albertus announced that he'd discovered a one Camilla Runzi as a residence in the city, in the waterfront district. Making your way through the bustling city, you came across a rather distressed man who claimed a devil was living in his house, and you agreed to return later to see if you might be able to help him. You then found Camilla Runzi's house and charmed your way past the gate guard. I'm sure I said gate card. After entering her house and questioning her, she seemed to be getting a bit flustered and summoned her personal security. You were warned not to return and left. This is where a mysterious elven figure approached you, asking if you were pirates. Convinced you were genuine, he accompanied you to the house of the distressed man. You soon discovered that his wife was more than she said, as she successfully charmed a few of you. A fight broke out, and she was eventually killed, and as she died, she quickly shriveled up into a dried husk. It turns out there were 6 children, but no one knows where they are. The man fled the house, and this is where you find yourselves now. It's late morning, and you've been thinking about a nighttime break-in at the Runzi's house, following evidence from a mysterious elf that pirates have been spotted in and around it. Mysterious elf also left the house and has not yet returned.
Ooh.
So that is where you are.
I want to be sneaky and check and search the house.
Yeah, I think we did that. I think
Yeah, I
you
did it.
discovered some.
Oh, did you? Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I discovered like there was emblems and stuff or something related to sort of more fiendish things.
Yeah.
And
Definitely.
Tom's character, who didn't reveal his name to you just yet, had took some rubbings of those emblems. But
And
yeah,
we
so
think there's at least 4 children? 5?
6.
6.
There were 6. And I can't remember if it was off camera or not, but I think Opal identified that the woman was in fact a succubus. And so we'll have the first roll of the evening. If you want to give me a history check, Opal.
Okay. What is history?
Dee, 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 dee.
13.
13. You can't quite put your finger on it, but you seem to remember from maybe reading or just general knowledge that you have that succubus, the children of a succubus, do have a fiendish nature. They're not, just a normal mere mortal. There is something about them.
Okay, I share that with the group.
And it certainly tallies up with the sort of more fiendish emblems and such, carvings. They certainly look, quite culty,
Goatee.
Can they come out during the day or it doesn't matter?
I don't think it matters, but they're certainly not in this house.
Okay.
Is there like signs that the rooms are lived in, like a daily lived in?
They're made up, so the bed's made up and various bits and bobs. It's the morning. You get the impression that no one was in them last night. So whether that means they are maybe at a boarding school or they've grown on and have moved out.
So we don't know about their age, do we?
You don't know about their age. And I said, unfortunately, the man whose name was Thomas, I believe, had also legged it along with the unknown elf. I think he was fearful for his life, if I remember right, and he didn't want to hang around.
No. I don't think we should either.
No, if
be
we don't
honest.
know what's going on, it's better not to get involved.
The thing is, if they're still out there, then it might be dangerous for the people of the city. So maybe we don't need to kind of search for them, but maybe keep our eyes open just in case they're around.
Yes?
I mean, yeah. There's at least 6 from the rooms, and there's only 4 of us.
Well, I don't know how possible it will be for all of them to be together.
I don't know. Do you not? We wouldn't know if they're pack animals, I suppose, or pack demons.
Is it something that I might know with the history check I did? Like if they stay all together or if they just, separate?
They are humanoid. They're just. Let me just remind myself the nature of the children. I think they'd just be. let's- ba-ba-da-ba. Yeah, so yeah, no, they're what's called a Cambion child. Oops. Let me just see if I can get some more information on that for you. Yeah, they're kind of like they're just a fiendish humanoid, basically. So they would behave in whatever manner a fiend might do so, but they probably stick out like a sore thumb.
Hmm.
Can
And
we
this,
are we in
succubus-
there right now?
You're
Yeah.
in the house, yeah.
Can we is there a way of like figuring out how old they are based on possessions in the room?
Yeah. You could say the oldest would be probably teenage years, and all the way down through then to like 7 or 8, something like that. And by
Okay.
teenage years, I'm sort of talking upper, so like 17, 18.
Okay.
So this woman had been here driving this man mad for quite some time. Never have a pen when you need one, do you?
Literally.
Maybe the cat ate it.
I must admit, my little pile of pens and pencils has slowly dwindled over the weeks.
Ugh.
I still have those pens that Corbs gave us, actually, when we were all up at your house.
Ugh. All right. Okay. Ugh. Late teens to about 8.
Yeah, a younger child, and you can tell that from the paraphernalia in the rooms.
Okay.
Maybe the youngest one sort of has like dolls or something like that, teddies. Whereas the eldest is more, you can see sort of like a discarded wine skin, something like that in their room.
Okay.
There doesn't seem to be like any mistreatment. They seem to. It looks, all the rooms look fairly normal, except, like I said, there's some of these sort of more fiendish carvings in the floor, perhaps, or these emblems and such.
I kind of feel responsible for the little ones because I wonder where they are and if they come back and they don't find their mom. I don't know how they will feel.
I'm going to say
Don't know.
murderers.
Yeah, well, possibly. Say it's possible that they grow up as lovely children and were just held here against their will.
Yeah,
Being what I am, as I've had my fair share of discrimination, and maybe these kids are lovely. We could slay them and find out that they were just innocent children.
I agree.
That would make them poor suckers, I guess.
We shouldn't judge them by where they are.
But I don't know when they will return. Could be staying here for days and they never come back. Could be on a weekend
I agree.
vacation.
Maybe we can talk to the mayor or somebody that knows them, or maybe a neighbor, and maybe they know how to um keep an eye. So if they're back, they can save them and help them. I don't want them to end up like me.
Or we could find a priest, a young priest and an old priest.
Yeah, I don't think we should hang around.
Would there actually be any clergy people that would be open to Cambion children, like seeking refuge, or is everyone very much we only
Yeah, I
worship the
mean,
light?
Okay,
yeah,
so
I mean,
underground clergy, do you mean?
I don't know what gods are present in this town.
there are gods present in this town, but then these are the ones which are openly sort of worshipped.
Mm.
There are more underground communities. You would have to do a little bit of digging about to find out about those. As I'm going to have to do a little bit of digging about to find out where it's not in my book, it's on the computer,
Ooh.
where I was talking about. James has turned his camera off.
Yep.
I'll say night to the missus, you don't want to be on camera.
I have to go searching through paperwork that I don't have open. Porphyry. So, I think towards the end I talked about religion. Yes, Porphyry. Now you would have seen some maybe little symbols, maybe little statuettes on. Say as you're walking down a flight of stairs, a nice carved staircase, and these little figurines. There are figurines of, you would have seen Pelor, Melora. In fact, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's roll a d6 and see how many of these so far you would have seen. All of them, 6. Pelor, Melora, Moradin, Kelemvor, Helm, and Mistra are prominent gods and goddesses, deities in Porthbury that are open for you to see.
Yeah.
Like I said, there could be more underground things going on.
They were the ones written on the walls of the gents, like worship me now. Found out
Yeah.
For a good worship session. Cool. Okay, I don't have a fantastic religion stat, so I probably wouldn't really know.
Then you
Which?
should probably go to church more often, you heathen.
We
I
did.
might know.
We
What
did have a thing
religion?
where if Gottel made me laugh, someone got psychic damage. So somewhere in the town, someone's just got 4 points of psychic damage.
Oh dear.
And well, there's a priest of Melnoris going, "Oh, me head! Oh, you bastard!"
So, we've seen some of the symbols and things. Does any of you guys know if any of the gods here would be open to taking in?
I can take a look.
Yeah.
21.
Nice.
21. So what is it you're after here? I've sort of-
Religion. So I'm just looking on what we've got in the town, what deities we've got in the town, and kind of understand if they are open to accept children like that.
I mean, they're all sort of, deities for good, really. I'm just double checking my notes. Melora, Pelor, Moradin are obviously all deities for good. Helm and Mistra are deities for good. Let me just remind myself of Kelemvor.
I think he's elfish, isn't he?
We do kind of want them to
he's-
get somewhere good.
Yeah, so Kelemvor was that was the one that we had in Vaybaba as well. The god of death and the dead. So
And kebabs.
Maybe.
he's not really an evil god, but he's sort of like the one that would assist you in your passing, let's say, to whatever afterlife awaits you. So far, that's what you know about those ones. Obviously, Moradin is a dwarven
Yeah.
god of forging and such, and
Um,
Pelor's a god of light.
maybe Mistra if she wants any, because she's the goddess of magic. So
Yeah.
maybe she wants people to train them as magicians, like as wizards or sorcerers. I don't know if they do something like that.
You know that Mistra would definitely be associated with the Arcane College here.
Yeah, so maybe they are more open to accept children from different backgrounds if they are in
be.
need.
Okay, well, should we leave a note to say, check out the Mr. Temple, and then go to the Mr. Temple and say, there may be some children coming?
Yeah, we could go.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, we can leave a note here, and maybe we can ask in the temple and just let them know what happened, and just for them to keep an eye on the children if they come back.
Yeah. Okay.
Do that.
Scribble, scribble, scribble.
So you're looking for a temple now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You head out into the street, and if you ask somebody, let's pick on an elderly man. Is
Pick on
sort
an
of
elder.
maybe he's sat on a bench eating a roll of bread or something. And if you go up to him and ask him, where is the temple of Mistra? Was it you were going for?
Yes.
He would sort of say to you, "Oh no, there's no temples. We have shrines that you can go to, if that's your sort of thing. There is a arcane college here in Porthbury, and I believe they have some dealings with Mistra.
Maybe we can go there.
Let me remind myself of the name of the college in Porthbury. Oh, it's done that thing again. I've lost my mouse. What was it? Windows and Tab, wasn't it?
Yes.
How do you lose a mouse?
Because it just keeps disappearing off of Discord. It's Discord that's doing it.
I'm going to
It's
quickly
there.
run back into the house and cross out temple on the note and write College of Magic.
Let's see. What was it called? The Jade Academy is what it's called here.
Ooh.
And the man will tell you it's run by a professor, Aranrius Sonmere. And he looks at Brennan, and she's one of your kind, actually.
Oh. Well, it'd be good to meet a fellow.
Yes, Jade Academy. It's up the hill. And he sort of points up. And it's up near the keep at the top. You can't really miss it. Quite
Well,
big.
Thank you for the info. This is excellent.
Welcome.
Here's a coin for your trouble.
Thank you very much.
What was your name, by the way?
My name is Doodle McWigan.
Doodle doodle.
Doodle balooble.
Doodle McWigan, I said.
Oh, God. Gwigan.
Don't worry.
I'm going
it's
to go
not
with that
particularly important
spelling.
enough that you have to write his
Oh,
name
I'm
down.
going to meet him everywhere.
I will point out you have already derailed this session by saying we're going off to an arcane college, because that's not where I was expecting you to go.
Sorry.
It's fine.
Well, before we leave, Doodle, just wondered, would you like to join our little adventuring party?
I'm very slow, but I wouldn't mind a bit of company. I'm very lonely these days since my wife died.
Oh, this was a joke, and now he's coming with us.
Don't worry. I can keep him close if you want.
Pack lunch.
She lost the use of her legs, you see, and we were trying out this new invention the artificers built, and it's a chair with wheels on it, and it took off down the hill, and she went right into the docks.
It's fine. I say to.
She drowned.
Let me see what is your character's name, Dan?
Brennan.
Brennan. So I come near you. I was like, it's okay. I will be hungry in a few hours.
Perhaps we should go.
What did she say? I'm getting a little hard of hearing.
She likes your jacket.
Oh, lovely.
Okay. Choose.
I
Bye.
was coming with you.
I think you're too slow.
We are in a bit of a hurry, you see. Here. We'll be sure to stop by later and say hi to you.
As you walk away, you do see he's I'm coming! And he gets up and he's on a walking stick, and he's very slowly making his way.
We're going to turn into the fucking Lara Croft butler.
The butler, yeah.
A butler, you say? I could come and be your butler. I haven't worked in 20 years.
Continue off to the temple.
You notice as well, when you gave him his coin for his troubles, this guy's not like poor. He took out a coin purse and it dunked into quite a heavy, already full.
Well, that's good to know.
Coin purse. Which might, give you an idea of his character. He could have probably just said, "Oh no, you don't need to do that." But no, he's quite happy to take more money. Yeah, okay. So you head up the hill, and you come to what's very obviously a wizard's-style tower with a longer building sort of coming off of it. Pardon me. And there's a a shrine to Mistra outside, and people are sort of making offerings and praying. But yeah, I mean, it's an open door policy. You can go on in if you wish, and people are in the long sort of building. It's quite like a long sort of corridor. You get the impression it's more than one level. There could be 2 or 3 levels in this one. But there's quite obviously quite a large library in there, and people studying and such. And the tower sort of goes up various flights of stairs, and there seems to be some sort of magical lift as well in the center, which can go up through there's like a glass shaft, goes up through, and then they can jump off whatever level they fancy in the tower. But no one's paying you much attention. They're all busy doing their own things.
Is there like a greeting area or a reception or something similar?
Yeah, why not? There's let's say a small let's say a gnome, a female gnome, lovely curly hair, big bright eyes. She's wearing quite a nice sort of wizard sort of robe, really. And maybe she's at a desk just inside the doorway, and as you sort of enter, she looks over her little spectacles, and she's, "Oh, help you?"
Yes, we're looking for Ranius Sonmir, if she's free for a chat.
Oh, I don't know if she's free. She's very busy. Usually at the top of the tower.
Are we free to just go and look?
Well, you could wait here. I could find out if she's free.
We don't wish to trouble her, but I don't know what the fuck's happening with my accent. We just need a small moment of her time.
Oh, okay. Well, let me see what she's doing. And she takes out a stone, which Opal you might recognise to be ascending, like a messaging stone. And she's, "Professor, I've got some people here want to see you." I don't know if it's actually physically verbal or whether it's a mental thing, but anyway. And let's say she talks to it, but a mental response comes back to her. And she goes, "Well, yes, she'll see you if you want."
Excellent.
Let's go.
Thank you. Walk off.
"The stairs are over there."
Turn around and walk in the correct direction.
And
I'll
when
follow
you
the-
get into you go into this doorway, and you see that it's a spiral staircase which follows the outside wall all the way around.
Yes.
And then when you get to a new level, there's another doorway you can hop out onto that level. It's a long way up. It takes some time, and eventually you arrive at the very top floor, and there's some. It's like quite a large open, almost like a theatre, circular with tiered rows of seating, and then in the middle is kind of like a little pedestal and maybe a little experiment table set up with a blackboard on an easel type thing. If you remember those sort of ones where it could swivel in the middle, and people are just leaving now. And they're just walking down the flight of stairs, and then you hear them getting in on this elevator platform, and you think to yourself, "Why the fuck didn't we just get in the elevator?" And yes, there's this female tiefling. Let me just grab her description. Where is she? Where's she gone? She is red-skinned. She has modest horns that curl back, which she uses to sort of contain her hair in. She uses them as almost like hair clips or bangles or something like that. And yeah, you can see she's older. She does wear spectacles. Quite a respectable flowing dress, but with a warm fur coat on. And she just tidying up papers on this pedestal.
would you like to lead this one, Opal? Or Rolio?
Yes, I can. I can tell
Yeah,
her.
go for it.
I don't typically do well with other tieflings.
What was the name again? Oh,
Her
still
name was Professor Aranrius Zonmir.
Sorry to disturb you, Professor. We
Are you walking down to the pedestal, or are you going to stand at the top of the seat and go, "Sorry to disturb you, Professor"?
Hello.
oh, sorry. Yeah, I'll walk down.
Yeah, she hears the footsteps and she looks up and sees you, or realizes that you're not students of hers. And she'll stop what she's doing and she'll look up and say, "Hello, darlings. What are you doing? Why?
Professor, my name's Radio. This is Opal and Brennan and Gottel. Yes.
Oh, lovely to meet you all."
We came across a situation in town today. There was an older gentleman that everyone thought was mad, so we decided to look into it a bit, and we stumbled across a succubus.
Oh,
Of sorts. We've dealt with said succubus, but it seems she might have had some children.
that's
Yeah.
never good.
No. So we're like looking to see what could be the next steps on to help the children out. We don't know where they are, if they're innocent.
I would suppose the only thing you could really do would be to find the children, and then you could find out what they're like. But they are what would be called a Cambion child. I'm presuming what was the partner of this succubus was another fiend?
No. I believe he is human.
Ah, so they would be hybrids. Unusual. Succubus don't tend to do that sort of thing, but she must have had her reasons.
That's right. They can run on gas and electric.
Oh dear. Someone's
This whole
someone's
town's
got a
been
bit of a
wiped out.
headache.
So yeah, we was looking for some advice or help on this.
Well, if you could find them and bring them to the college, if, of course, they were willing. I do have a. I'm trying to just remember where I put it. It's certainly not here. It'd be in my lab. A method for capturing fiends. Um, it's like a device. It had some artificers make it, and it can hold them using a spell called Hold Creature. But it sort of amplifies the magical qualities of that spell and can hold something in stasis, if of course they weren't willing to come.
Okay, can we use that?
Well, I'd have to find it in my lab.
Okay. And do you have any idea where we would start looking for succubus or succubi? Sorry.
Sorry, it's not Hold Creature; it's Hold Monster. Where would you begin? I don't know. I mean, if this creature had a dwelling, perhaps they will return at some point.
Yes, that's what I was worried about. We don't really have time to hang around.
Yes. I think it is difficult for us to stay and check for them. I'm afraid we were just wanting to let you know what happened if you can help on the situation, but we are kind of going.
I suppose I could send some students on a research trip. Do you have the address for this
Yes.
house?
Yes, and I give the address, I write the address down. You
Yeah.
can ask the neighbors too. The father left. We are not sure where he went, but
Went to his sister's house.
Okay.
Remember
so maybe he knows because he needs to take care of it.
Well, I could certainly, yes, I could send some of my students on like a field trip, and maybe they could test out this device if if it comes to it. It is yet
That'd be good.
untested.
Will it work on 6 of them? Or just 1?
Well, I suspect it will probably only work on 1.
We believe there's 6.
You believe there's 6? Oh. That's funny. Maybe I'll have to see if I can get more of them made. Let me just see if you cast at a higher level. For each slot above 5th. Yeah, so yeah, it can hold multiples. So using
Nice.
spell slot 6th level or higher, you can target one additional creature for each level above 5th. It wouldn't be enough to hold all of them, but it could hold a few of them.
Yeah, I think it would be wise to send someone down there, or some people down there, at least 6.
Maybe I could send some of my more experienced mages who
Yeah.
could cast spells to contain the creatures, but we will, of course, have to alert the city guard so that they know that we're using magic to contain potential fiends that
The
are in the
thing is
city.
that we don't know because they are young children, so they possibly are innocent.
Oh, well, you never know. But these things tend to take on the nature of their parents. So if the succubus was an evil being, there's every chance that they will be too.
We'll leave this in your capable hands, then, unless you got any work for us.
Oh, the college always has something to do. I'm not entirely sure at the moment. Again, I'd have to go to my office and have a look. But by all means, feel free to come back anytime and see what we have available.
I'll give her the address of where we're staying.
Oh, the garden district, the garden terrace. Sorry. Yes, very posh, very fancy.
Shall we leave then?
Yeah, because we need to check the pirates, aren't we?
Yes, well, that's this evening, tonight.
Yeah.
And the only other thing we got to look for is a griffin.
You can while away a few hours if you want to skip ahead and just say
Yes.
that you've gone off and explored a little bit further. I will have that map for you. It just never. I keep doing it. I'm like, I don't like it, and then I just I'll bin it, start again.
You can explore if you want, and just report back what's where. But it's for me, it's been at the clock. So point to that down by the side of the dock there.
Are you going back to the drunken fungus
The cheap pub
I-
that serves decent business
with the
with a biscuit chaser?
with the racially confused gnome barman in there? Because he started off as Irish, and I think he turned out Scottish in the end.
That's perfectly understandable. It's absolutely fine. Most Irish do find out the Scottish in disguise. It's great.
Let's see, what was his name? That
Start a
was
war.
Mr. Fawcett Knob. That was him.
Yes.
Well, no wonder he's pretending to be something that he's not. With a name like that.
Yeah, what do you guys want to do? So Gottle's going to go down to the drunken fungus.
So
Can
other
I?
than the pirates, do we have anything else to? Because if it is the evening, maybe we can go also and then, like, relax, have a drink, and kind of rest until we go out.
Yeah, you can do that for now. There were a few bits in the quest log if you check that out. There's a couple of bits in there. While you're having a look at that and deciding, we'll go with Gottle's gone to the pub at the very least. And whilst you're in there having a Binis,
I can't see the quest log.
it should be in the live player only channel.
It is the last one after Andre Tom that says quest, just above live broadcast.
No, I just got Tom Lit Live Forecast.
Oh, maybe it's permissions. Oh, I need to add you onto it. That's why.
It is the permissions there, Ted, and I can't.
There you go. and Tom as well.
Um,
I never know which
we
one the
can
other
always
other
check
is.
the Griffin, but I think this is a bit further away, isn't it?
Yeah, that one would take you out of the town, and that would take you a day or so away.
Yeah.
You
What
should be able
about
to see Quest now.
the trouble at the docks?
Oh, we're heading to the toxin.
Yeah, so the docks are between sort of like where the drunken fungus is, and then you got sort of like that sort of more industrial dock area where there's fishing boats and all sorts coming in and out. And then beyond that, you've got a nice sort of beachy cove area with these fancy houses. What I was going to say was for Gottel, when you're having your Binnis, a dwarf sort of sidles up to you, and are you enjoying your Binnis there, sir?
It's not often I get the chance for an undisturbed pint of Guinness.
Oh, well, I apologise. I didn't mean to
Oh, it's fine. It's
interrupt
fine.
your peace.
I mean, undisturbed by fights. This is quite a peaceful pint of Guinness. So Guinness. No, it's right, Martin.
Well,
Look, it's got a little shamrock in the top of it for some reason. Don't know why. But yeah, it's often they get interrupted by fights. But as long as you're not going to fight, I won't count it as an interruption.
No. Quite the opposite. I thought I might be able to assist you. In fact,
All right, so
I was here the other day when you were talking with your friends, and he's changed his voice already. This guy, and I couldn't help but overheard. But you said you struggled to get drunk.
well, Guinness isn't what it used to be, and I have a memory of being awful drunk once in a while, but it was a long time ago. A long time ago. And I can't recall much about it. It was a real sesh. But yes, no, I don't seem to be able to get drunk there. But I still enjoy just a taste of the Guinness and, of course, the biscuit chaser.
Well,
I'm not so fond of the bum cocktail though, I must admit.
the bum cocktail. I'd say I've never tried that one.
But I think it's made with sugar cane.
Right. Okay. Well, I wanted to just say to you
Biscuit.
that. Oh,
So what? A 3-year-old will. Can I have a biscuit?
Whiskey! give him a pint of Glenmorangie. Right.
poor old.
Let me have any more whiskey.
You hear poor old Fawcett Knob from behind the bar because he made me laugh. You hear poor old Fawcett Knob behind the bar going, "Oh, today, I don't even know what's going on." He does look a little bit beaten up, like he might be on his last legs, because he has taken a total of 10 points of psychic damage over the course of the morning so far.
Oh, shit, might be killing him. I always said I'd slay them in the aisles.
Yeah, the dwarf sort of goes on to say, I'm actually an apprentice for an artificer. Has a shop in the town here, but he's away on business at the moment. We've had one or two of your sort of people of a mechanical nature, not a common race of people I know in the world, but for whatever reasons, people have your kind created, and well, I think we might be able to help you with creating a small device which we could put inside of you, and it might be able to extract the alcohol in a way that we could have it interfere with you a little bit, so you actually get to experience being drunk.
Well, I wouldn't mind the joyous feeling of being drunk, but I'm a little worried about the debilitating aspects of that last sesh that I had. I think it was about 400 years ago. But the memory has remained with me of the 400-year-old hangover. I don't really fancy the hangovers or the dizziness, but I don't mind the giddiness, the riding through the town naked on the back of a donkey, and the other stuff that you do when you've had just enough Guinness to lubricate the wheels. But if you could do it without the debilitating effects of throwing up in the back of a handcart and having the headache. Oh, Jesus, the headaches, can't be doing them. If you can tweak it so that it's not debilitating, but I get the fun, then I might be interested.
I could certainly do so. Where are you staying in the town? Because once my business partner arrives, my mentor, I could come and find you, and we could have a discussion.
We could have it over a drink or two, certainly. And if you can keep up with me for an hour, then you'll be doing all right.
Well, that sounds like a fine plan. So, would you like to arrange a meeting in the pub here, perhaps, or shall I come to your residence?
Well, you can come up to residence. I think it's in some garden place somewhere.
Oh, the garden terrace. Very exclusive.
We're just guests. They're just putting us up for a little while. It's not like we have our own place or anything. But I guess you could come up there. I don't know if we could get permission, but I'll be in here quite often. I do a little bit of a comedic turn now and again. So when funds run low, I'll do an act. So you could always grab us then as well.
All right, well, that sounds really good. Well, what I'll do is when I do come across him, when he returns, he's due back in a day or so, I believe. We'll keep an eye out for you, and if we don't see you here, we'll come up to the garden terrace and see if we can find you there.
Fantastic. That sounds like a plan. If not, you could also keep an eye out for me ventriloquist, because I am obviously just a ventriloquist dummy, and the fact that I'm able to speak at all is a minor miracle. But if you do see a rogue ventriloquist knocking about, tell him I've been looking for him. The bastard owes me money.
Most certainly will do, sir. Don't you worry about that. Well, I shall leave you in peace to enjoy your Guinness and your biscuit, and I'm off to meet up with another friend, Brian Badondi. I'll see if I can find him. Anyway, really good. Thank you very much for your time.
Fantastic. And don't forget, help yourself to a bum cocktail on the way out.
I will certainly try the bum cocktail, and you hear him sort of go up to the bar, and he's going, Fawcett there, let's have one of these bum cocktails, please. And Fawcett makes whatever this bum cocktail is.
Bend over then.
Oh, right, okay.
Oh,
That's
don't
gone
be
over.
silly,
This is one of these things that's gone over my head because I'm trying to think of everything else that's going on.
It's just rum, but because we've got Guinness,
You got bum.
I
Yeah,
had biscuit, so rum becomes bum. So it's a bum cocktail.
yeah, that's good. Oh no. Poor old Fawcett Knob's taking another 2 points of damage and collapses on the floor. Everyone thinks he's just had a bit too much to drink. They haven't realised he's unconscious completely. Dropped to 0 hit points. In fact, negative hit points.
Oh,
Oh dear.
shit. Poor lad. He looks in a bad way.
I'll do death saving throws for it. Failed 1.
Oh no.
Passed 1. Passed 2.
Death by comedy.
He's stable. You hear a groan from behind the bar. Someone chucks a bucket of water over him.
Should I be keeping quiet for a little while, I think, there.
Yeah, I think so. See people starting to help themselves to drinks now. Whilst he's rolling around the floor.
Oh no, that's a grand idea.
What's everyone else up to?
Just a quick reminder. When we mentioned the Bones cruise before, people were a bit not wanting to talk about it. Is that right?
Yeah, people. Well, it's because you were in the more well-to-do establishment at the top end of town where you're staying, and people up there are a bit like, "Ooh, ruffians," you know.
Ah, it's like okay.
They don't deal with the riffraff.
Right, yeah. Yeah, I was going to ask to go to a library to see if I can research a dagger.
Yeah, you can go
After
to the
Brennan
library.
was looking at it, would have piqued really his interest that more people know about it.
To remind myself of what that was, well, I think it was Yaz Stormshroud. that blue dragonborn lady.
Yes.
Oh, it's just I just called it the library. It hasn't got any fancy names.
Ye oldie library.
Ye olde
old-
library of Porthbury.
Yes, I'll go there.
Oh. Yeah, I mean she's working away, just hiding books up into shelves.
Excuse me.
She turns around and goes, "Yes, dear."
I'm just looking for some
No.
books about magical daggers.
Magical daggers. Let me see. That would be probably section 11, I think. Magical daggers. Section 11, subsection 4. And she starts sort of, I think, let's assume she's on one of those sort of ladders on wheels on a high up shelf, and she's pushed herself along and whizzes around and then slides down it a bit. And she's going, magical daggers, magical daggers. Ah, here's a tome on magical daggers. And she takes it out and tosses it in your direction.
Okay. I'll go read it,
Yeah,
I guess.
cool. Yeah, you take that book. If you let me know what you want to glean from it, and we'll make some checks for that.
I just want to see if there's like, I guess it's not pictures.
There are a couple of diagrams
Pop-up
in it.
book.
As you sort of, I mean,
Yeah,
before
that
you leave
pop-up
the
book I like.
library, I mean, there are some diagrams in there of like people have got some arcane sigils and stuff like that, and there's obviously writings. It's quite a thick book, a couple 100 pages worth, all handwritten and stuff. Probably been taken from the Wizard's Tower at some point and not returned. But
Right.
if she sees you heading towards the door, um, she'll just say to you, "Excuse me, young man. There's 1 gold piece to borrow a book from the library, and make sure you bring it back."
I'll give her 1 gold. Is it 1
Yeah.
gold a day or?
No. Just 1 gold to take it out,
Okay, I'll give her 1 gold. I'll take
but bring it back.
it. I'm gonna look for the book for like constellations and stuff.
There wouldn't be anything about constellations in a book about magical daggers.
No. Oh, I meant like the
Um,
sigils on it. If there's any sigils that match
oh,
constellations.
what's on yours or something like that.
Yeah.
Might be some sort of symbols which might marry up with the more astronomical bodies, I suppose. But yeah, I mean, what's the? You just want to see if you can find anything relating to your particular
Yeah.
blade. Roll me. What would it be for reading a book?
Investigation.
Yeah, do an investigation.
9.
9. There are sigils. Nothing seems to marry up. But you get the impression if you spent a bit more time reading this book, so in downtime,
Yeah.
maybe more information will come to light from it. Because at the
Okay.
moment you are just sort of quickly flicking through. But if you put down into writing what it is specifically, as well, any other information, and between now and next session, I can, we can make another roll, maybe off camera, and then I can
Yeah.
maybe slip you some more information that way.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
And
I'm headed to the docks on there.
you're going towards the docks. Brennan, you actually had a thing to go and see her, didn't you, about a shard of something?
Did I?
Yeah.
Did I
Maybe you
not
did it in the...
go already?
You did go.
I did go. Yeah.
Yeah, you found a fragment of something like glass. And if you spoke to Yaz Stormshroud, she might know something about it. And yeah, that was it. And she said it had been stolen.
Oh yeah. I remember that. The Bones crew might have it, apparently. Is that what she said?
Yeah, the Bones crew would probably be responsible, or at least know something about it being the main criminal organisation here.
Okay. Probably don't want to get too deep into that if we're going to be heading off out of town this evening.
I don't think you're heading out of town. You're staying in the town to go and do
We're
the
going to
break-in.
the house. Ah, okay. I thought we were going to the cave.
I don't think so. I think, well, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if you all actually agreed on it or not, but I know Opal had certainly suggested breaking into this house. I think I might have just assumed that that's what you were all going to do.
In that case, then, I'll sort of try and pick out the most shady-looking person in the bar.
There's plenty of them.
And
It's a bit of a rundown place.
just sort of approach them, pop down a drink, 2 drinks, one for them.
Yeah, you maybe find yourself a half-orc man or something like that.
Hello, yes, nice to meet you. My name is Brennan. Are you open for me to ask you a couple of questions?
He turns around and he's quite tattooed. He's wearing no shirt, big baggy trousers. Most of his tattoos are like related to the sea. And he sort of sniffs and says, what do you want then, hello? Right, oh, he stood me a drink, lovely.
Can I see if he's got any wrist tattoos with a skull and crossbones on?
He does not.
Okay. Well, I was just wondering. I'm looking for a particular person, as an old friend of mine is so a pale-skinned man with crimson leather armor. He's often wearing it. Long blonde hair. I don't know if this is related to the same thing or not.
You might be just describing Antonio DeBoss.
Yeah, who's that?
That was one of the Crimson Blade, the guards up around where you were staying.
Oh, balls. Okay. I'll put
Give
a
me
line
2
between those
seconds.
two.
I can just hear someone shouting at me from afar. If you give me 2 seconds, I'll
Mm.
be right back, all right?
Just some rando in his garden.
No, I think it's
Trying
a
to
spider.
discuss your plans.
Probably it's a spider sighting.
Just opens the door and there's like fire. It swings
Can you
closed
imagine?
behind him.
Or we see him like fighting with a giant spider.
It's the barman from that pub that I nearly killed with jokes. He's come back.
Mike! Make him stop!
So what's the plan, guys?
It's for the house.
Yes, because do we need? Yes, we need to go to this lady. She is the pirate woman, isn't she?
Well, probably. Pretending not to be.
Yeah.
I guess we could try sneak in and if it goes pear-shaped, go from there.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not sneaky. It's only a -1.
I am not sneaky.
Let me see if I am sneaky. Oh, I'm +6.
Ooh. Can you turn into bats or anything?
No, but I have spider climb.
Ooh. We didn't level up last session, did we?
No.
Oh. I want to be level 2.
No.
Nope. Still 1.
Still with all the might and power of a level 1 character. Roar!
Raw.
Roar indeed.
I don't know how clever we will be as level 1 characters to go to a pirate's house.
Sure, we'll be fine.
Can you all see my animal companion?
Yeah. What did the pirate say exactly 1 year after his 79th birthday?
I know this one.
Go on, you can give the punchline then, Dan.
Aye, matey.
Aye, matey. And somewhere the barman gets another pain in the gut. No.
It's expensive being a pirate. Costs you an arm and a leg and you're hooked.
Oh. As a warlord, Gottel used to have to subsist on eating clocks, but it became too time-consuming.
Started Burnham's about instead. That was a bit of a waste of time.
Oh. I think you've been finding the same tonight.
I don't know why, but it's a document that's just existed on my work computer since I started there. It's 100 pirate-themed jokes.
Oh wow!
I can't remember too many of them, but I don't know why it's there.
That reminds me of
Sorry about that.
joke, but you've already given the punchline, unfortunately, Dan.
Yeah.
Of I know there's 26
Was it a
letters
spider?
in the alphabet, but I only know 25 of them. Don't know why.
Carrie discovered she used the last toilet roll, so I had to go the last of
You had to
that bit of
be
toilet roll.
the
So I had to go
toilet roll.
find one in the back of the cupboard. I had to be the toilet roll. No, luckily not.
That's dedication.
Yep, it
Yeah.
is.
Anyway, so you've said to this half orc, you're looking for a pale man with blonde hair and.
Well, no, because
and
that
you
was
said-
the wrong person.
I know, but it'd still be quite funny to roleplay out, though, wouldn't it? Is it? I don't know, mate. Not seen anyone like that around here.
Okay.
Excellent pint, though.
That's all right. I don't suppose that you know where I might find the members of the Bones crew?
Bones crew. Oh, they sometimes drink around here, but they although they sometimes drink around here, they keep themselves to themselves, because they cause so much fucking trouble for us down the docks. So
I've heard that they're not very good. Nice
they
people.
do sometimes dare to show their faces. Yeah, they're not the nicest. I mean, they're not like me. I'm a lover, not a fire.
I can tell. Very shiny
My wife.
tusks that you've got.
Yeah, my wife says I'm ever so tender.
Well, enjoy your beer.
Thanks.
No.
Are you gonna? Is that it?
Yeah.
Oh, all right then.
I shall rejoin the rest of the group. I'll have like a look around the room and see if I can see anyone that's got the tattoo.
They wouldn't have it on display.
Yeah,
if that's
I
what you're
figured.
thinking. It's sort of underneath their
like the dark
sort of
mark.
sleeve, Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
But there's plenty of shady-looking people. I mean, you might strike lucky if you talk to them all.
It's okay. I've got some time. Is everyone here? Oh, Radio still at the library.
I would have come down by now, I guess so. I don't know how far the library is.
I'm drinking my pain in beer.
Yeah, I mean, you can get around the town, most places in the town, sort of half an hour walk. It's a big place, and you might jump on a cart or something to speed up your travel. But I mean, a lot of it is outlying sort of houses and that. The main, well, I mean, not necessarily. The
Yeah, I'm in the
shopping
bar.
district. You're in the bar. You will get a map, and once we got the map, you'll see exactly where everything is. But like I said, until I can make one I'm happy with.
I'm kind of talking around the people in the, in the bar, just to ask questions if they have had any weird sightings of kind of bodies that they have been found that they don't have any blood, or just sightings of, or any people missing?
In this part of town, you would get sort of reports of uh, sometimes a body appears in an alleyway, but they tend to be people who are known to have been of not great people. Maybe they were members of the Bones crew. Maybe they were just you know a rogue thief or something like that. Who's operating on their own.
And do they look like the bodies? Are they normal, or do they have blood or not?
Well, let's say you get talking to this half orc fella as well. He's like, uh, well, sometimes you got puncture marks, I suppose, and they got not much blood, I suppose, in them. Some of them just been stabbed.
Interesting. And which area?
Well, could be anywhere around the dock. We sometimes have members of the Crimson Blade on guard duties and stuff like that when we got more, things that we want to keep safe that we don't trust the guard with. The city guard are all right, but, they try and just arrest people. You got the Crimson Blade, they might run someone through if they're being too much of a problem, So,
Okay. Thank you very much for the information.
that's all right. Are you going to get me a pint as well, young lady?
Yeah, there you go. Enjoy.
Thank you. You'll notice you didn't have to pay for it because Fawcett Knob's still rolling around on the floor.
And that's why I gave it to him.
Yeah.
I think we should check out the docks if we're looking for these
Yes.
school crew,
Yeah.
because it's all pointing there.
Yeah.
So I'll head into the docks.
Yeah. Let's go.
Well, I mean, before you go, as you sort of say, we should head to the docks and investigate what's been going on. The half-orc man will just say to you, "Oh, you heard about the break-in down there, have you? Bloody Bones crew got in there one night and ransacked one of our warehouses, took a load of fine linens and such the like."
Then we'll go to the warehouse at the docks.
Yeah, I mean, if it's all been secured now, but you might find something. It might be you could even help us investigate it, I suppose.
Us. Is he a member of the guard or
No, he's
no?
a dock worker.
Right. Okay. Nice. But yeah, let's go then. Let's go investigate.
Cool. Is Gothel going with them? Is Brennan going with them?
Mm.
Yes.
Yes, well, if they come and collect us from the pub, because you know what I mean.
Yeah, we're at the bar where you did.
Yeah, I didn't notice either. I was hip deep in business.
Oh. I'll grab Gottle.
Cool. Heading down there, you can see the day is starting to get on now. We spent plenty of time doing other bits and bobs, and then stopping off to question this orcish man, half orc man. So day is getting on. Sun's slowly setting. But to arrive at the docks, you maybe make some inquiries about, you saw a wanted poster for any information on people breaking in and stealing stuff. Or no, it wasn't a poster, was it? It was the town crier you heard shouting about Bones crew attack the docks. And they sort of point you in the direction of this building. And when you get there, there's a couple of guards, city guards, investigating it. And there's old Winnie. He's there, stood there with his hands on his hips, sort of shaking his head and, "Oh dear, no, this is no good at all, no good at all." And he sees you all coming, and he goes, "Oh, lovely, nice to see you again."
That's the harbour master's.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's
Pass
the
my
guy you
notebook.
spoke to.
Yeah. Good to see you again. Any
Yeah,
news
and you?
on my ship?
No, nothing's changed there.
Okay. So what happened at the warehouse?
Well, it was in the middle of the night, and I think what happened was this the Bones crew's coming here, and they helped themselves to a load of fine linens that come in from Ventus.
Is that
Um,
all that's taken? Linen? Anything special taken?
there was a few crates with some silks in, and some cheese. I believe there's a cheese merchant and a wine merchant who'd come on into the town. Um, this guy's voice is all over the place. I'm gonna have to go back and listen to the original voice I used for him. Um, I believe they've been trying to make this new cheese called Brie.
Be like a bit of
Trying
brie.
to sell it here. A bit of a gimmick with the name of the place, you know.
Smelly.
It's good. It's good. So nothing out of the usual was in that warehouse.
No, no. The guards seem to think though that they might have got one cornered in there.
What, right now?
They think so. They heard some rummaging coming from the back of the warehouse, and they don't know if they've cornered one that maybe got stuck or lost or whatever.
I think the city guard need a hand.
If you want to go and investigate,
I
feel
do.
free. And he slides the part of the door. It's like quite big hanger door type things, and they slides one open enough that you could all fit through.
Okay.
It's because the sun is setting. There are like these skylights in the top, but because it's setting, it's quite dark in there. So unless you have dark vision, you're going to need a torch.
We don't even have a torch.
I think.
If you don't have a torch, the guards would probably provide you with here you go, mister. Go steady.
Um,
Okay.
I think Opal's probably got dark vision.
Yes, yes, I do. I'm just trying to see if I have a torch.
I don't know about Brennan if you're emitting any light in the way of heat.
No.
No.
Don't even have.
Tieflings have got dark vision.
I can't see it in my proficiencies.
I'm sure tieflings do have dark vision.
Light armor, medium.
Oh,
proficiency.
I'll get rid of the character because he died. Never mind. Oh no.
Tieflings and dark vision.
No.
Yeah, you got dark vision.
Yeah, the tieflings. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's in the box above. Dark vision
Yeah.
60 feet.
So I don't. So I
I
got a
wonder if
torch.
you also have true sight. Do you have tieflings have
Hmm.
true sight?
No.
No, they don't know.
I played the tiefling bard last time.
Ah.
As a side note of something that was really annoying on Baldur's Gate, my brother's character got see invisibility as just an innate thing, but he was a rogue which had the invisible mage hand. So every time he cast his mage hand, it became visible because he could see it. I was like, fuck's sake!
That's funny. Let's go investigate then.
How's Gottel lighting his way, or is he going to just stick close to someone else?
There's nobody lit a torch.
Yeah, I got a torch.
Right. So that's fine because there's enough light with one torch, isn't there?
Yeah, it's not completely dark in here. It's just dim, very dim light. Yeah, okay. So you make your way in, and the first things you see are broken crates scattered about the place, and maybe a few wheels of cheese have been pulled out and trodden on. Maybe the odd punctured wineskin or something like that. Yeah, you hear one of you had a passive perception of 15. You do
Me,
hear
yeah.
from the back of the warehouse, and it's quite a big warehouse, goes back maybe 60, 70 feet. And you do hear like the odd ruffle of a barrel just being tipped ever so slightly, and then sort of coming back down to land with a thud.
Okay, I'm gonna cast guidance on Opal and say to her that I heard a noise over that way. So I believe she'd be a lot quicker than this, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I can try. Let me see. Well, I have the same speed, but I can be sneaky.
Cool, see
Ah.
that.
Yes. So yeah, I'll cast guidance on Opal then.
So yeah, I'm going towards the noise, but I don't have any fire with me because I've got dark vision and
Yeah, that's right.
I'm sneaking, stealthing. Do you want me to roll a stealth?
Yeah, if you do a stealth, and then you can add guidance to that and get your extra D4 on it as well.
16.
16. Oops.
Also, did you say it's a ton? It's a tunnel.
No, it's a big warehouse, but it's got like boxes and crates all over the place, so it makes like little corridors to walk
So
down.
I try. Then I don't. I am stealthy, but I don't want to go through on the floor. So I kind of, you can see me climb on all four, like on top of the corridor, and kind of go on top of it, so
Mhm.
I can see better what is happening underneath without them seeing me.
You start to hear the sounds yourself as you get closer, and when you sort of approach where you think the sound is, you maybe look down over the top, and you see like a young teenage lad, really, and he's looking a bit worried, and what he's doing is he's opening up things, trying to see if there's enough room that you might be able to hide in there.
Does he look fiendish?
No, just a normal sort of boy, maybe like 16 years old.
And is there anything else in the warehouse? Because if not, then I'll try to go and talk to him.
There's no one else in the warehouse apart from yourselves. I mean, there's plenty of, like I said, boxes and barrels and stuff.
Okay.
But
So I kind of get down without him see. I try not to go down in front of him, so he will not see how I'm climbing. And I just walk through him on him, and like, you
yeah,
know.
he's out lifting up lids and looking inside and maybe
So
trying to climb into a box.
I'm like, I take out of my pocket a lollipop, and I'm like, and I kind of bouncing around like la 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 la, like a happy
Yeah,
child.
yeah. He sort of looks around and he sees you. And he goes, "Hey, what are you doing here, you little squirt?
I'm sorry, I lost my dad. Where am I? Who are you?
Look at me, Dad, in a warehouse. A funny place to be looking.
Yeah, it was a bit scary outside, so I came down here because I was a bit afraid. Can you help me? Who are you?
I'm Jimmy.
Hi, I'm Opal. Why are you here? Did you lose your dad too?
No, um, I was here with a trip with some friends, and then the doors got shut and they left me in here.
Oh, where are you? Where did you come from?
The college.
Okay, I can. Do you want to help me, please? Um, find my dad, and I can help you get out.
Well, I'm the only one in here, so he's definitely not in here.
Yes, but he's outside, and I'm scared.
Well, I'm trying to. You can hide with me if you want. I'm trying to hide because the guards are looking for me.
Why are the guards looking for you? I'm so scared now.
Because they think that I've broken in here, I suppose, and I'm trying to hide so they go away.
Just hide in here. I'll go and have a look if I can find my dad. Maybe he can save us.
Well, just don't tell anyone I'm in here. And
No,
he
I won't.
give
When
me
I
a deception check. See if we.
does guidance go into deception?
It's ability checks in this minute.
So is it deception? Or is it? Oh, there it is. Ooh, 19, 23.
Jesus.
I had a 19. He climbs into this crate and as he's putting the lid down, he's sort of peering out at you and he pulls the lid back up a little bit. Don't tell anyone I'm in here. And
I
he shuts the
won't.
lid.
I will save you. I promise. And then I just jump away.
What was your passive perception?
It's I think it's 13. Let me. Where is my mouse? Oh, there it is. 13.
Yeah, as he's got his hands up like this with the lid, you see his sleeve rolls down a little bit, and he has this mark on his wrist of the skull and the bones.
I go back to the rest of you, and I'm like, there is a boy here that he's trying to hide because he has break into the warehouse, and he said that his friends left him here, and he has the scars. So I know where he is, and we can go and talk to him.
We catch him.
Yeah. So who is the oldest here, guys? That can
You,
be
I
my
think.
dad. Yes, I know, but I'm like that can be my dad.
I mean,
It could
my
be
character's
Donald.
like
That'd be
20.
quite funny.
Sorry.
I
I
don't,
said,
it's either me or Brennan.
Yeah. Don't know how old I am. Don't even know if I picked it. I can pretend to be your father. Your father? Father!
No. So I kind of tell you where it is. Maybe we can go together from one side, and the other two can come back from on the other side, so we can kind of capture him.
Do you
Cool.
think that he's
Okay.
going anywhere? Do we need to keep up the pretense, or can we just open the box and pull him out by the scruff of his neck and say, "Give me the
Yeah, we can do
answers"?
that.
Yeah, let's just do that. There's 4 of us.
Yeah, we can do that.
All right. So Paul leads you up to the
So
box.
like with a lollipop, I'm really happy that I found him. I'm like dancing around like a child, like whoop whoop whoop, and you see me going towards there, and
Yeah.
I kind of point out the box, so I hold to open it, so you can grab him.
Ah, I was going to kick the box over. Shock and all.
I was going to set fire to the
You can
box.
do it. You can do it if
I've
you want
already
to
set
have
fire
fun.
to the room. What?
You kick the box over.
Yes.
You kick the box over, and out spills some packing straw.
Ah,
Oh,
Little shits moved to a different box.
Let me see.
God damn it.
can I
No, I
look
wish I
around,
took the tech life.
see if any of the others look like they've been disturbed?
Oh, they've all been disturbed because he was there looking
Yeah,
for a
okay.
hiding place before you arrived.
I
Oh, little
while they are
boy.
looking while they're looking for the box, I climb up on the roof, like on the ceiling. So I kind of go around to see how where he is. Maybe I can see from the top.
Mhm.
And give me a second.
That will never not be creepy, by the way.
Sorry.
That will never not be creepy.
Yeah. And I shift. I shift. Not shift. I shift. So now that sorry, I'm just trying to understand what I'm doing. So I have, I think I have 10 feet. My speed decreases by 10 feet,
Mhm.
and you kind of see Opal suddenly. Her characteristics become a little bit more cat-ish. So she kind of when she strides on top of the ceiling, she's kind of going like a cat more, and her claws are a little bit longer, and I
You
can
mean you're on
kind
top of the boxes, or you're actually on the ceiling?
I'm on the ceiling. I have climbed on the ceiling to see,
Oh,
to
right.
have a better view where he is.
Well, make me a perception check then, and I'll see how well he can hide from you.
16.
Um, Pardon me. Yeah, you sort of catch a glimpse of maybe one of the boxes, the lids on the box, just sort of shifting ever so slightly.
So I climb down and I jump on top of it, and I shout to the rest of the people, "Oh, he's here! He's here!"
Go away! I'm not here.
I brought my dad.
Oh, okay. We're not coming out.
Yes, you will.
I told you to go away and not tell anyone I was here.
Yes, but it's nice to play hide and seek. It was really fun.
Well, I'm not having fun. Now go away.
So yeah, I'm just waiting until the rest of the people arrive.
I'm gonna open the box this time. I'm not gonna be so chavvy.
Yeah, and you just see this scruffy young lad, sort of medium-ish hair all over the place, and quite tatty clothes.
Hello, matey.
Who are you?
My dad.
Whoa.
He looks a bit young.
Yeah.
Yes, he's
Mind
very.
you, I've got 6 kids of my own.
Jesus.
Oh, I'm joking. That's not real. He doesn't.
I'm gonna have to catch you now, young lad. Form whip.
Why?
I'm gonna cast form whip on him
Okay.
just to capture him. Wrap him up.
I'm slightly concerned about the fawny part, to be quite honest.
Oh,
Worry the child's
well,
Catholic.
I've got rope anyway. Just use rope.
Yeah. Okay. Make an opposed strength check because he's not going to let you just like tie him up. He's
Weak.
wiggling all over the place.
So weak. Wait.
I'll assist.
-1. Oh,
Going to
does
assist.
that give me advantage? Or...
Yeah.
That's good.
Jesus Christ, Fen.
He So you're both like trying to like grab hold. He's squirming all over the place, and he eventually, as you're trying to grab him, maybe both grab his arms like to try and lift him out to then tie him. And as you lift him out, he headbutts Brennan and then stiff arms you, and he just starts running out towards the front doors.
I'm
That's
fighting him. Sorry, I try also to grab him if he's done. If he's doing that,
Yeah. You can try
Don't
and chase
eat
him.
him.
I won't. Maybe tiny bit of a bite. So do we do initiative or do I just try?
No, if you want to make if you can run faster than he can,
So
then
currently my speed is 40 feet.
yes, you can run. You can outrun him. So just do a opposed strength to see if you can bring him down.
It was a dump stat.
So it is 18.
18, yeah, like probably similar to what you see in like wildlife programs. It's like this feline lunges forward, like lolloping after, and then launches forward. The claws come out, and you grab him around the hips and just drag him onto the floor. And he's there, and he's like, "Ah, bloody hell! Ah!
The more
That's
you
fine.
resist, it
Get
is more
off!
difficult for you to survive. So stop.
Get
And
off! You freak! Get off!
I kind of saw him my teeth like, ah,
Ah, get away!
I will bite you.
No!
So stop resisting.
Get off of me!
Go time up again.
Yeah. Well, with Opal on him, you can certainly tie him up this time.
Very good.
Your
You need
human
to question him.
mating, your human mating rituals are quite strange. I don't quite know what's going on there, but
That's not. It's not. It's not.
Mating rituals? Oh no! What's he
Yes,
gonna
you're gonna
do
go
to
marry
me?
my daughter.
Your daughter? Is she all right? Is she?
Yeah, so I'm gonna try question him, ask him where the hideout is for the bone crew.
Well, what should I tell you?
It's either your crew or your life, and then I'll make the dagger appear in my hand.
You're going to kill a child, are you? You'll be known as a murderer.
Won't be the first today.
You've been killing children.
He'll only be known as a murderer if they find the body. I'm
And
really
she's
good at
hungry.
digging.
You can give me an intimidation roll if you like.
With advantage?
No, just a standard one.
Where's it gone? Intimidation +2. God damn it. 9.
It's all right. I don't. Oh. What do you want to know?
I want to know where your crew is.
I don't know. Maybe they're in the pub. It's getting late.
So there's no kind of hideout.
Well, there is.
Do you mind exacerbating on that?
Well, it's in the tunnels under the city.
Sewers?
Yes, tunnels.
Yeah, there's a whole network of sewers.
Do we have a particular entrance or a password?
Well, you can find it for any sewer entrance.
If you don't want to be wandering around the sewers all day, what if we never actually find the place where you are camping?
No one's a rogue, are they?
No.
Mm. We've got
No.
we've got our own system, and it's hidden in the walls. But if you don't know the lingo, then you're not going to get very far.
Thieves' cat.
Do you know the lingo?
Of course, I know the lingo.
Right. You can show us the way in there.
I'm not showing you nothing.
It will show us
So,
exactly what we want to know.
I've told you, it's in the sewers. If I get showing you where it is, they'll have my guts and garters.
you've got two choices. The first choice is not to show us, and I will drink all of your blood. You look tasty. And the second choice is you show us, and then we protect you against the people, and then you don't die.
It's
And
not
then,
worth it. There's more of them than there is of you. It's not
uh,
worth it.
so he needs to do. So I blood curse him. So as a bonus action, there is a curse on him, and my charisma, my intimidation checks have advantage on him, so he needs to. So while I'm saying that, I'm actually cursing him, and he needs to pass the intimidation.
All right, okay.
It's scary.
Hehe.
We are only level 1, aren't
Yeah.
This is
Well,
what I was just thinking to myself. That seems to be quite an ability to have.
yeah. So it's 18.
Only fails.
Sorry, the choice is yours. I really like to eat you, but if you help us, I will just spare you because you are useful to us. And you can see her; she's like a child, like bouncing around
Well, I don't
with
want
you.
to. You can't protect me from them. I'm telling you.
we?
Yes, we can.
I tell you what. If you tell us what we want to know and the way we want to know it, I won't play the bagpipes to you now.
Trust him. You don't want to hear his bagpipes.
I suppose. God, I could take you to one of the entrances, I suppose, and then you're on your own.
As long as you open the entrance, you can go in.
Well, you can open it, surely.
Is there a special code?
No, it's just a
But-
drain cover.
You said there is something on the wall that you need to know the correct link.
Yeah, there is.
So what is this?
It's a language. It just tells you how to get to where you got to go.
So this is what we need you for. It depends what you want. You can either show us or you can just die here. Just I'm
Why
losing
am I
my
gonna die?
I'm actually losing my patience and I put my fangs on him. I don't drain, I just put my fangs on him.
Look, what's your name, child?
Jimmy, I already told you that.
Jimmy. Sorry, I wasn't listening. I was not interested in yours then. Uh, we there's no reason for you to hide this information from us. We don't mean any harm to the Bones crew. We simply are searching for something and need to ask them some questions. They're
You
not
don't
going
mean
to.
any harm. Why are you attacking me?
Well,
What if
it just seems to be the way things are done, you know.
what if you let me go and I'll talk to the boss and then I can arrange for him to meet you?
Well,
Inside joke.
yeah.
Yeah, go on then.
Is it
Do
a
that.
wisdom inside? Yeah, so he's if he's doing an opposed check for the inside,
Natural 20.
he has disadvantage.
Natural 20. Yeah, you can tell he's actually quite sincere because he's worried about this opal bearing down on him and he's quite freaked out by her. He's being quite sincere. He's quite willing to go and talk to someone and say that someone's asked for a meeting, but he doesn't want to lead you down there, not being Bones crew yourself, and end up getting himself in trouble.
Okay, then I say we let him go and arrange a meeting. I don't really want to be traipsing
Okay.
through sewers.
That's a good point. Yeah.
I'll get someone to meet you. What's that pub called? Something about a fungus.
Okay, we'll meet there tomorrow at 9 o'clock
Is that 9 o'clock in the morning or 9 o'clock in the evening?
evening.
The boss has got an oddly tight run schedule, so it's yeah, okay, 9 o'clock in the evening.
I'll let him go.
Just to make sure before you go, I know who you are. If you play us and you don't do what you're saying to do, I'll hunt you down and find you in your dreams.
He's hobbling because obviously your claws went into his sides. He's hobbling out, and he just sticks his finger up and goes, "What's next time?" And he just runs out the door. But of course, as he runs out the door, there's guards outside the door. So he runs right into the guards,
Really forgot about that.
who swiftly arrest him.
Oh dear.
Are we gonna have to
Ah,
kill the
I should
guards?
have eaten him.
Right then. I guess we're going. Well, I'm not freeing him anyway. We're gonna go burgle a house.
Yeah.
I can try and take him from the guard.
I don't
Say
think
that
that's
he's
wise.
my brother.
Get your
That's
whole
fine.
family today.
Just because he's been arrested doesn't mean he won't come good on what he said he was going to do.
No, exactly.
Yeah, maybe we can see if he will do the meeting, and then if not, then we can go to the house, or should we go to the house first?
Foods like that have people in the guards or in the jails.
That's
Say
true.
that again, sorry.
Foods like that will have people in like the jails or in the
Yeah,
cells.
they got like a holding area for people they've arrested and stuff.
Yeah, the information will get there.
So this meeting is until tomorrow. So
Yeah.
we should go deal with the pirates.
I mean,
That's
as
good.
you're sort of in the warehouse and maybe leaving, you do hear his like squeaky voice objecting to being carried off by these two guards going down the street. Yeah, the real criminals in there. I'm innocent.
No.
Cool.
Wait.
So you're going up to Captain Hrunzi's house.
What time is it?
Oh, it's dark enough now that
Yeah.
you can start to scope out the place. So if we swap over to Albert Rodeo,
We had a long rest since.
you had a long rest when you first arrived here. You've had plenty of time for a short rest whilst you've been sort of waiting for, going between that
I'm just
incident with the succubus and this time now.
marked as poisoned, and I don't know why.
I don't know why you should be marked as poisoned.
I noticed that before we even started the campaign, it was poison. I didn't know if it was a character trait or whatnot, so I didn't mention it. But before we even started, you were poisoned.
Must have been something you've put on there accidentally.
Take off.
Eric's been eating too many pot noodles.
I don't think there's any real reason why you should have been poisoned.
Does that mean all my rolls have been at disadvantage?
Maybe.
I don't know if it automatically does it on D&D Beyond.
Right, let's close that. Okie dokie. So, can you see the map?
Skill gets a runs.
It says here the only people on board at the moment are Brennan and Rolio.
Brennan and Rolio.
You should be able to move your markers.
Which one? That's me.
There you go. If you come down to the bottom left corner of that map, that is where you'd be coming by. That's the direction from the docks coming up here. Let me add in. No, I didn't get a thingy. I'm just going to pop that there. That is the half-orc woman that was on guard, watching the gate, basically.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so where the gate is, on the beginning of the driveway, that's where she is, up in that top corner. She won't have
This could be
seen you because you've got wall and hedgerow, which
How tall are
is
them walls?
the wall itself is about 5 foot, and then the hedgerow is 10 foot. So you're obscured from her view at the moment. You'd have to literally come onto that driveway to be seen.
This would be so much easier with wild shape. We could try
It
charming
is-
her again, or
Well, it is dark. You didn't really charm her. It was like more that you'd talked your way in. Sorry, it is dark, so you would obviously without dark vision you won't be. Well, in fact, no, I'm telling a lie. There are like street lanterns, so there's a dim pockets of light. Approaching here, let's just say there's. Can I props? No, that's rubbish. No, we're just going to say that there's dim pockets of light every now and again. So yeah, I'll let you formulate your plan on how you get in here.
Can we go from the back? Can we see if there are any? So is she the only guard there, or
For now, that's the only person you would know to be there.
I can, if you want, I can kind of climb on top of the fence and just look in and go and walk, kind of climb around it and see if they can see any
scout it out.
guards or any people that they, how do you say, not guards, like they walk around. How do you call that?
Patrol.
Yeah.
Yes, if there are any patrols or any other people. So I can have a look around hidden on the bush, on the fence, and just walk around climbing.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
And then I can, while you're waiting here, and then I can have a look and then I can let you know. I've got dark vision anyway.
Oh, yeah. If you want to go and do that, that's
So it will be, I will be from the outside of the wall, but I will be like climbing kind of, so
if
I
you want
can
to
actually
position
see.
your counter where you think that you would be.
So it will be like walking like on the outside of the wall, but enough so I can actually see what is happening in, and kind
Okey-dokey.
of to walk all around, like
Oops. So-
around and see what's happening.
Yeah, it's fine. Hang on.
All around me are familiar faces.
Double check something. You can see 60 feet. So she does have dark vision. Let's do a measurement. Is that coming up for you? Can you see the ruler?
Yes.
So weird.
Ah. You'll be just out of her reach. She wouldn't be able to see you, happily for you. What you can see, sort of peering through the hedge, you're not tall enough to see over that. Well, how tall is Opal?
Let me see. Where are the? Sorry, I have done it. I'm like uh, 4.7 feet.
Yeah, so you can't see
4.7.
over the over the hedge, but you could. Oops, what have I pressed? You could see through it, through the hedge, and you'll see there is. Let me see. 1, 2, because you're limited by your dark vision as well.
So I'm not standing. I'm climbing, like
Yeah,
a
I know.
little
Yeah,
side. Do you know what I mean? So I can pop my head a bit and see.
yeah. You'll see on top of the wall, because the wall's 5 feet, but the hedge
Yeah.
itself is 10 feet.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, that's
And you
fine.
see that there are. So you spend a little bit of time. For now, there are 3 of these sort of well-dressed private security type people that you saw earlier on. Was it that day?
Yeah,
Yes,
same
it was
day.
earlier on that morning. 3 of them are sort of like patrolling this one side over here, and they takes them about 3 minutes to get from the back, and they patrol all the way from the back, and they come around to the front. And when they hit the front, let me see. You get the impression from listening, perhaps, that there are more on the other side of the house, and they're just patrolling backwards and forwards from front to back.
So I can see 3 on this side that they are coming up to here, and then I can hear that probably from this side
Yeah, your dark
they
vision
will
won't stretch
be.
far enough.
Yeah, but they will be. I can hear that there might be more.
You can hear the voices. There are more than just the 3 voices.
Okay.
Okay. I've got a bit of a plan, but I don't know if it'll work.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
So, you see the side of the parkway there, it's got quite a big tree in it. Quite
Yes.
near to the edge there.
Yep.
Right. My plan is I'm going to cast Unseen Servant in the tree.
There's There's a pointer tool on the sidebar you can use if you want to point it out. And
Right.
whilst
So-
I'm just saying about that, podcast listeners, obviously, you won't be able to see what we're talking about.
Pointer tool in the sidebar.
You've got a house sort of set in the middle of some grounds, paved around it, flower beds, trees, hedgerow, quite large grounds with patrolling sort of henchmen inside. I will stick a picture up on our Facebook page if you want to go and have a look for that. That's EasyRollers DnD, and I'll pop the map up there so you can see it. But please do carry on, Gostle.
So you see this tree here? Can you see the pointer wiggling around there?
Yeah.
Aye.
Right. So there's the wally hedgy thing there. I reckon if I cast Unseen Servant in the tree, I can throw him a rope. He can tie the rope to a tree branch. We can use the rope to climb over the wall and the hedge behind the cover of the tree. Then we can use the rope to shimmy down the tree into the grounds. Then we time it to get in the house.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm up for that. Let's go.
Because Unseen Servant has a range of about 60 foot, I think,
Okay.
and can do menial tasks.
Well, I'm going to say you can successfully do all of that. If you want to position your tokens in that tree for a moment, and what I want you to do from there will be, I'm going to say these guards sort of move down around. Just if you're going to climb down, I'm going to have you all make an acrobatics check, just to make sure you do it without fucking up, because it is dark. Although all of you, apart from one, have got dark vision, so you should be fine in that respect. But yeah, let's have some acrobatics, please.
I does it is this like a difficult terrain?
Yep. Yep.
Is it like a what? Sorry.
So is this a difficult terrain?
Yes.
So I don't need to do any ability check because I've got spine to climb.
You're a spider climb. Cool. For those
Yeah.
of you with dark vision, you can see there are 3 more guards that appear from around that far corner.
I got a 1.
Yeah, I got one too.
Oh dear.
I, the clankiest robot thing in the world, got a 16.
So, Opal and Gottel carefully make their way down out of the tree, followed by Rolio and Brennan
Woo!
onto the floor. Do they hear you? Roll me, not stealth.
Ah, scheiße.
Go for both. Give me an acrobatics check just to see, like, you failed the first one and you've fallen out, but how softly do you land? So this is an acrobatics just to see, like, do you literally flump onto the floor, or do you sort of like maybe catch a branch and just slow your descent enough that you land on your feet?
15.
And
15 and
10. I got 10.
15 and 10. You kind of like you fall, just catch yourselves enough that you can land soft enough on your feet that these guys, maybe this back one over here, is like, huh?
What was that noise?
Like, yeah, like Metal Gear, very Metal Gear. So, huh? What was that? And he's going to walk over towards the tree to see if he can see anything. The other guy's like watching him and like, what's he up to? And no, he won't notice you all because he's just a human. He doesn't have dark vision. He's just sort of like peering through, like, what is going on? Maybe it's nothing. And then they all begin to make their way.
Must have been a shadow.
Yeah.
Right. I haven't got a plan for the second half of this skit.
Okay, can I see any doors, windows, anything open?
You can see there are some windows. They are just, arranged on either side of the house. There's windows all over the ground floor and the upper floor. You can see that they're there because there's light coming out of them. So there's like candles lit inside at the moment. Whoever the occupant is has not. Well, we know who the occupant is. She hasn't gone to bed just yet. She did mention she had a husband as well. But yeah, there you go.
Okay. That. I mean, I can misty step into the house from there, I'm pretty sure, but I don't really want to go on my own.
Sort of disappear around that back corner.
But I've kind
Is
of
there any doors on the side house?
There are no doors on the side of the house. It's got one door, which is that front door.
We could go through the window.
Is there
Yeah.
any like on top of the roof? Are there any windows or any openings?
There's no skylights, but it does have a chimney.
Is it smoking?
At the moment, no, because this time of the year it's quite pleasant.
I can always try go down the chimney and try to open the door, but it's a bit tricky, so I don't know.
I mean,
Right, another plan. Has anybody got a sack, a sledge, and 6 to 12 reindeers?
I'm
Oh,
not
shit,
as
I've killed the barman.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
we
Should we
can
see?
probably go in through the
Oh,
window,
no,
right?
I don't think you can hear us from here. It's fine, Ted.
Say again, Brennan.
We can probably go in through the window.
Yeah, someone's gonna have to try and sneak up to it though.
Is it a ground floor window?
How far is it from the tree?
How far is it from the tree? The
Yes.
nearest window from where your position is would be 25 foot.
Let's see. Uh,
I can give it a try if you want.
I'm just wondering. I can misty step into that window, but there's a chance there's people in it.
Can we see if there is anybody in from where we are?
No, you're too far away, and it's not the biggest window. None of them are like huge windows.
I mean, like, because if it is evening, we might be able to see if there is light there at least.
But yeah,
Is
I said there's lights. The windows have all got light coming out,
I
like
guess
candlelight.
Yeah.
that's fine.
How about? I've got a plan again. How about if I send my unseen servant over here
Make a load of noise.
and get him to make a little bit of noise there?
Is that the back door there?
That's a dormer window at the back.
Yeah.
Right. I'm guessing, is this the door here?
The doorway's right in the middle of it.
God, that must be awkward to get
No,
into.
no, not there. I mean, at the front in the
I'm
middle.
joking. I'm joking.
Over here.
Yeah, I think we need to distract the guys. Give us more time to get in.
Right. So I'll send the unseen servant to the furthest corner that I can, and I'll get him bang 2 rocks together, or his head, or something.
Something like that.
Right, and I'll get him to move around. So the door's sort of there. I'll get him to move around in that general direction, heading that away, like he was fleeing away.
Yeah, so you're making quite a lot of noise over there then.
Well, yes, over the back end there, away from the door, and away to the back of the corner, away from where we want to be.
Okie dokie. Why don't you give a performance check for your unseen servant, see if he's doing well enough to attract these guys.
He rolled a natural 20, so it's
And
25.
they rolled a natural 1, so
Yes.
So my
yes.
unseen servant tap dances his way to the corner.
And they all come
Nobody
running
can
over.
see him because he's unseen. So that was
They're
a
all
waste
running
of
over there.
effort.
I'm gonna put all 6 of them over there. They're like, what the fuck is going on over here? What's all this commotion about?
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, you're going inside.
Yes.
Go to the window. So you get to the window. Let's have a sleight of hand because you have to try and open it from the outside. Maybe you have to use a dagger to just like jimmy it a little bit or something.
I'll
Sure.
I use thaumaturgy to blast it open, but catch it so it doesn't slam against the frame.
Blast it open.
Well, the description of thaumaturgy is you instantly cause an unlocked door or window to fly open or slam shut. So I guess it's like,
Okay.
and then just grab it before it hits the wall.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. Let me bring up the map for the ground floor inside. I need to zoom out of this one.
So just imagine you shouting at this window, melon.
All right, if you guys want to move your tokens, or if I'll move them over to where you are. So
Whoa! Where did you put me?
go to the left of that map.
What?
I made the huge
Whoa!
triangle.
Never mind.
Why? Wait. Why did I make a huge triangle?
It
How
doesn't
can I
matter.
stop
Don't
it?
worry. Come over to this left-hand side of that map. If you pull the screen along,
I
you'll come.
cannot. I make. I make.
Use the
You need-
hand. You need to press the hand tool.
Oh, I see. Okay, give me a second.
Yes, you've been doing the protractor tool, haven't you?
Sorry.
I can see Gottles in the right place because he's got the ruler out. Right, I'm gonna make a. In fact, no, one of you can do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, potentially 6. Roll me a d6, someone.
1.
1. Okay.
I got
no
1
problem
too.
at all. That's fine. Cool. You can all make your way into the entrance hall here. He makes his way in through the window there. Why has it not got the grid on it? Oh, it does have the grid on it. Okay. Both are so good. Brilliant. Right.
Loving your work so far.
What's your play? What do you want to do?
We didn't really think this
We're
far
looking for proof that she's Wednesday.
The pirate king. Queen.
That's right.
Do we
What
see anything or anyone?
There's no one in this room with you. That's what the D6 roll was for.
Oh,
Which
happy
room
days.
are they in?
Right.
Oh,
Yes, I think I've got a spoiler alert here in front of me that I don't want to say.
Have you?
And
Yeah, there is like one room that looks piratey.
Yeah, you can't do fog of war in this, I don't think. Doesn't matter. Oh, there is a
Sorry.
fog. There is a fog.
Ribbit.
Don't know how it works.
right, but from what we can see, oh, is that a big, long, sort of closed-in staircase there in the middle?
Yeah.
It is, yeah. Oh my god, what's that?
So we can't see
Whoa.
the bookcase, and I was just going to go and check.
Oh wow.
It's more like the shit of war.
I don't know what. That's awful, isn't it? Look at that. The problem is, I don't know how to fucking take it off now.
Just undo.
Well, I suppose that's true, yeah.
5 times.
I'm taking that off because that's fucking horrendous.
That's alright, don't worry.
Again, for podcast, this is you got the layout of the inside of the house. I will post a map up. For what the players are currently seeing is they've landed in like a big living room sort of area. There's 4 couches, an armchair, a couple of like desks and like bureaus in here, a bookshelf, a nice bare rug on the floor, and in the corner like one of those rotating globes which opens up and there'd be like drinks inside of it, that sort of thing, and some flower pots here and there, and a staircase in the middle which is kind of closed in and goes up.
with my perception, can I hear anything or anyone?
Can you? They're not being particularly noisy, so no. I mean, there's candles lit in this room, and they're kind of like just candelabra on the side of the wall, like so. That's just hanging there or fastened on there.
We need proof that she's Wednesday. So
Um,
start searching.
I think yeah, we need to start searching, guys.
Yeah.
If you're gonna move
Stealthily.
around, I want some stealth checks, please.
To one of the bureaus. Stuff.
I've been rolling so bad.
I pop out my Healy wheels and just
16
trundle
for
around
me.
really quietly.
19 plus 1. 20.
12.
Sweet. Yeah, you're all okay for a minute. They're not in this sort of
I'm
portion of
afraid
the house.
I got a 3.
You got a 3.
I did.
Let's see.
Didn't think I'd get away with the Healy wheels.
Cool. Position yourselves in this sort of place where you want to be, and we'll deal with that free.
Where am
Get
I?
the
I'm here,
free.
but what I'm going to do is withdraw my legs and arms a little bit and disguise myself as a bin.
Give me a performance check then.
Is this a bureau in the bottom right corner?
Yeah.
That'd be a 9. My bin skills are lacking.
Okie dokie.
I'm a has-been.
You beat me.
You hear someone
You gotta believe.
sort of as you make that little joke. A male voice. I'm just going to use that for his symbol. And you hear footsteps sort of coming in your sort of direction. He goes, "Oh, I've got a terrible headache all of a sudden. Is there somebody there? I could have swore I heard something." And he's
I'll
sort of
cast.
slowly creeping towards that. You hear from the other room. Just come back in here, dear. I'm sure it's nothing. The guards are out there. They're probably come in for a piss or something.
I'll try get under the rug.
And he sort of like
I'm-
creeps forward a little bit more, and he's sort of peering, but then he goes, maybe you're right. And he starts making his way back. I'll take him off the map for a minute. So you don't see where he goes. For now, you're safe.
I'm gonna search these bookcases.
Books are all fairly mundane. Nothing particularly exciting. I can find you a name of a book if you would like one.
I'm just looking for piratey based naval stuff.
I mean, yeah, there's books here which are like novels and stuff about you know, naval life and stuff like that, but nothing that's particularly exciting. Brennan, if you're give me an investigation on that bureau where you are.
The bureau. That's a 7.
There's some gold in here, like a little
Ooh.
pouch of gold, 10 gold, some sort of mundane letters, and there's a set of keys.
Set of keys. Okay. Are they? Is there any clue on them?
No, they are just a set of keys. Like someone's, like you would take your keys out of your pocket when you walk in the door and just sort of chuck them down in a bowl, perhaps.
Okay. Yeah, I'll pocket them.
Anybody else making any checks?
I am in the other. Is this also a bureau?
Yeah, it's like a
Yes.
desk like with drawers on it.
Do you want me to roll something?
Yeah, you can investigate it if you like.
14.
14, you find a rather expensive sort of bottle of brandy that seems to have been mostly drunk and hidden underneath some papers. There is also 10 gold and another sort of pouch over here. And yeah.
Nice, thank you.
Give the globe a spin. See if it feels weighted at all.
It just opens. I mean, it can turn, but when you play with it, it opens and it reveals some nice looking bottles of wine, some brandies and stuff like that. Stuff which
Bisky.
you might be some bisky. You might be able to sell it for some money. It looks expensive.
I'll keep note of it.
No,
'Cause I'm not going to be able to carry it.
If you cast an eye over there, Rodo, yeah, there's a couple of nice looking bottles around. A lot of it's very it's quite exotic. It's clearly not from here. It's been bought from more sort of exotic places. Like for example, Ventus is not too far by boat, but it is a lot more tropical, and it's got the sort of places you'd expect to find finer things.
I want to start walking like this way, but just to be on the safe side, I would like to be on the ceiling.
Oh yeah. See spider
So,
climbing.
yes. Sorry.
That's all right.
It doesn't have any, restrictions, I'm afraid.
Well, it must be taking up spell slots.
No, it's a bonus action.
Yeah, but spider climb's a spell.
Yeah, but for me it's an ability. Let me see.
Are you sure?
Yeah, so
It
it's
must be
spider
using spell
climb.
slots.
I'll send you what it says.
That's right. I can see your character sheet, can't I? Because we have the campaign room.
The thing is, I haven't put everything there. Let's see.
Features and traits. Let's see. Yeah, you haven't got
Oh,
spider climb on here.
technically, you shouldn't
Yes,
have
because
been.
I haven't put the.
You shouldn't have
Sorry,
been
I haven't
allowed
put.
in this building.
Oh, can I go in?
Yeah,
Yes,
why
I
wouldn't?
can, because if you have been in, you can invite me in.
It's also not the way that you work. We said when we were designing Opal that it was more
Okay.
folkloric than
Okay.
Yeah,
your Dracula type.
yeah. But because I haven't put on because it's a custom made character, I haven't managed to put the extra abilities on the
Spider climb is an action, but it is a spell. So it's a second level transmutation. So I don't think at first level you're going to have access to second level slots.
But this is how. Let me see. What is it?
Yeah, but it's the same as Brennan. He doesn't have access to everything he has technically until we level up.
Oh, so I don't have. Oh, I don't know because mine's very inhuman. I've got Misty Step for being free touched. That's the second level spell.
I think we're going to have a look at your character sheets and see what's going on with some of them.
I think
It will let me cast Misty Step at the moment on D&D Beyond, but if it's the second level
some of
spell,
them are like racial features, aren't they? Even though
Yeah,
it's a
mine's just a
spell,
feat.
you can
Yeah.
cast it. Yeah.
yeah.
It'll be there as a peak trigger.
Okay. We'll say you're spider climbing for now because we can't
Yeah,
see
and we can
otherwise.
take it. Yeah, sorry, we
Yeah,
can
we'll make
take.
a note to check it out for next time, but you're doing it for now.
So yeah, I just want to go. To start looking around. So I cannot see anything on this area,
You
and
will do
then
if you're in that area where you are now. You'll see all of that. You'll see the plant pots down below you, the doorway it goes through. And if you
yes, I
sort of,
mean, is there anything that I can actually look in?
well, I'm just gonna get the pointer. So if you come to the ceiling above the doorway here, obviously
Yes.
you can sort of peer down and into here. This is the dining room.
Okay.
You can see there's a fireplace right here.
Okay.
We've got some, stuffed animal heads on the wall.
Mhm.
There looks to be another doorway over here,
Mhm.
and there's definitely a doorway over there. And from this doorway is where you can hear two people talking.
All right. So I kind of um going back. So I cannot see anybody from on this side of the. It is here that
There's no one.
the.
There's no one in the dining room, but
Okay.
from this doorway over here, you hear
Okay.
two people.
So I kind of try to walk that way and see what it is in here.
Yeah. So that there is a kitchen.
Mhm.
And you can see inside is like, let's put that there. There's like a halfling chef, let's say, just cooking up
Okay.
some potatoes, boil and mash them, maybe even stick them in a stew.
I see. Okay. All right then. So I kind of try to see in here without, if I am
You're
on this.
gonna. I want a stealth check, and it's going to be a real high DC because even though you're creeping around the ceiling,
Okay. Um, let me see.
You don't have guidance anymore.
No. Seven.
7.
Mm.
You poke your head in, and you see. Oops. Would help if I had the right tool. There is a man sat on that chair, sort of reading his paper. I'll pop you there. You're sort of looking up from the doorway, and then she, Camilla. What symbol can I give her? She can be that one. Why not? She sat there and also sort of reading a book, and she sees, sort of out of the corner of her eye, she sees your head poking in through the doorway from the ceiling, and she goes, "What the heck is that?" And the man sort of jumps up, and he goes, "Guards, guards," like that. And I think we'll leave it there because it's coming up for 10 to 11, and
Sorry, guys.
let's not go getting into a fight just yet. But let's nice little cliffhanger for next
You
time.
can hide.
Just as a point of interest, does Mike's audio go funny when he shouts like
Yes.
that? Yeah.
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 It's going to be on Discord,
Yeah.
the clipping thing. I played with it to stop it from completely. If you remember, like the earlier sort of episodes of Vaybaba, there was the clip that had happened every now and again. I'd talk and it just drop out for like a word. I've solved that problem, but if I go a little bit too excitable this way, it clips it that way.
Yeah.
So
I
maybe
thought
that's something
your
to play.
voice mod change is set up for asthmatic ant.
Well, that is definitely faucet knob dead.
Huzzah!
Stop that
The kill count rises.
So there you go. That was a bit of fun.
Death stalks the streets in a humorous way.
Thanks for playing
Hi.
that one.
I was
for
pressing the wrong thing. I said hide, guys. It's my fault. If I die, at least I die, and you don't die.
Well, I mean, there's every chance that the guards won't come because you've sent them off to that far corner of the garden, and they might still be investigating that.
We shall find out next time.
My unseen servant is very good at hide and seek.
How long does that last for?
An hour.
So it could be distracting them for an hour, and they might have heard the shrieking, but I'll roll for that next time.
If you imagine an invisible thing tap dancing through the bushes, it's going to be quite engaging.
I think it would be. I think they might even get, there might have to be a decision to be made. They might only send a couple of them to investigate the shrieks. You don't know.
We shall see.
You never know. You might have
We shall see. Hey,
you might have Tom come to your rescue next time. You never know.
It's okay. I'm acting very well as a jardinier.
All right then, Tom. That's brilliant. Thank you for playing that one.
Thanks for
Thank you.
Thank
It was
you.
really fun. I really like Opal.